I was expecting by the time I retired at 50, I was gonna I would have had like 27 years on the job, and I was bound and determined, like, damn it, I put in 27 years, I'm gonna get at least 27 years worth of retirement out of these people. Um, and so at 40, that really kind of started to hit me like, um, you need to start working on your shit. You need to start working on your physical health. You need to start working on your emotional health. You need to get your blood pressure under control. You need to get back into, some sort of physical exercise. Uh, if I started to play the long game, I think at 40. And it was, I mean, it took a good decade, you know. The physical aspects were challenging but rewarding in themselves, but the emotional work was tough. There was still a time when, if you were in therapy or went to see a counselor, that you were, it was not, I wouldn't say it was frowned on necessarily, but there was definitely sort of a stigma attached attached to that. Um, Plus, like looking at your shit is hard, man. Like who wants to do that? Like can I just keep going down this path that I'm going down without having to take a look at all this kind of garbage um that hurts, that I would rather not have to take a look at. Um, but it's been super rewarding, and it can be done. And again, I think that culture the culture has changed, or is changing, um, as far as men especially, and folks in law enforcement in general, just being able to be more vulnerable with each other. Um, I notice a big difference, with my male friends, and being able to be more vulnerable about what hurts us. And I hope others find the same thing that I've found, is that it's not weakness to be vulnerable, that you get a lot of strength from that. Um, I've never I've never gotten a negative response from anybody when I'm vulnerable with them. I think our the brain that the story that our brain tells us is that if I open up to folks, that I'm gonna be seen as weak. People are gonna treat me differently. People will shun me. People won't respect me. And what I've found when when I open up and be vulnerable with people is that it draws my people to me. It draws my people to me. Everybody who is my friend is not necessarily my people. And I think it's important to keep our circles small for that reason. For that reason.